Hello guys and welcome to Riverhaven Collects. I do want to apologise first off, there's a bit of construction going on so there may be a little bit of noise. But anyway, today we are looking at Zombie Spawn 2. So this was actually one of the first figures I ever tried to get, and that first time I missed out and I haven't seen him since. So last week I managed to find this on eBay. I got him for a good price, so I'm very happy that I finally picked him up. This was released in October 2005, making him, 17 years old. So yeah, he's got quite a lot of details. I'm kind of happy that we are going back to more of a figure statue rather than the action figures that we have been looking at. But anyway, without further ado, let's get him out of his box and check him out.
Alright guys, so first up we've got the box. We've got this nice blue package, very bright blue as well, so I really like that. I think it really captures his eyes, doesn't it? This is the side. This looks alright too, nothing too out of the ordinary. And then of course we've got all the others in the regenerated line, series 28. So we've unboxed most of these. Commando Spawn was one of my favourites. Mandarin Spawn we've unboxed as well as the Digger. So we've only really got the Lotus and Cyber Spawn to go. But yeah, if you want to check out those videos, please do, because they're all up on the channel somewhere. But anyway, let's get him out of his box. So the clamshell this week didn't decide to put up much of a fight, so that was good. I think I'm just getting the knack of it. I think I'm getting better at it. So there is the nice blue inside. So kind of like a void thing going on. Very interesting. And then we've got the back, so we already looked at this. So the inside, so Spawn vs Urizen. I've already unboxed this, I'll leave a link up above, but man, this was an incredible figure. So we've got Spawn here as well. We've unboxed the 12-inch of this as well as the 12-inch Gunslinger. So I'll leave them up above and down below if you want to check them out. So this is another line from Mcfarlane. This is the series 2 of Mcfarlane's military series. Obviously the pictures aren't that good for the advertising of this, but for me, I don't really like these figures. I just think they're too realistic, and yeah, I don't know, I feel a bit weird about it, but let me know how you feel in the comments about it, if maybe you pick them up. But anyway, Zombie Spawn is now out of his packaging, so he's looking pretty cool. So he's got an absolutely massive scythe, which is awesome, and I loved the melted suit that's kind of on him. I think that's really cool. So let's get these zip ties off. There's actually not that many zip ties this week, so that's a relief. And these skulls here, they're all attached to Spawn besides this one. The one that's attached to the scythe can actually come off, but the ones that are on the arm, they can't come off. So I thought that was interesting. We got to battle this tape for a moment and then he's going to be out. But yeah, the tape hasn't left any residue or anything that I noticed, unlike last week's where it left it all over the face, so don't have that to worry about. But yeah, so this is Zombie Spawn. He looks very cool. I love these skulls that he's got hanging on him. They're a bit tangled up at the minute, but they look awesome. And then we've got a bit of tape here on his ankle with this one. Let's get that off. So there we have it. So that's very cool. So this is what he looks like on the advertising. Notice he doesn't have his skulls here, so it's kind of weird, but the scythe is facing down, so I'm just going to try and position it like that. I assume that it should be able to just, slide in like this or something. Alright, so apparently you're supposed to rotate this, and yes, I do break it, which is very unfortunate. I'm not too worried about this piece though. I think it's pretty minor, and that was 100% my fault. Though I will say, it shows on the advertising that apparently you can rotate this around, and you cannot. That is not going anywhere. That is glued in there. So what I did is just kind of plug it in this way. It's not 100% secure, but I don't think it's going anywhere. So this is another problem, the cape. Obviously it has been in this packaging 20-ish years, so it does not want to bend out. So I'm gonna just lay it down and hope that over time it is gonna bend out on its own. I think it's going to, but yeah, that's kind of the best I can do for that. I want to show you the articulation, but after breaking the thing, I don't want to play with it too much. So obviously we've got some shoulder articulation. One of the wrists does move around, and the hip joints have some articulation, but that's about it, and the waist, of course. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you with the showcase and be back with my final thoughts.
Alright guys, that has been a look at Zombie Spawn 2. So overall, this figure is quite good. I really like it. I think that probably the quality control is not that high on this one, unfortunately. He doesn't look like he looks like on his advertising, so I'll put a picture up so you can see and you can compare them, but yeah, as you can see, he's not quite there. He doesn't look quite as menacing as what he does in the advertising, unfortunately, but I still really like him. Unfortunately, that little piece on his scythe broke off, and it says to, like, or it shows that you can bend it around and have it the other way, but that is not going to happen. That is locked in there. That is not going anywhere. So that was my fault. I'm not going to bother to glue it back on. I just think that it doesn't really matter and it's not going to bother me. So yeah, I'll just leave it as is. Obviously we can't bend his cape out. I think I'm going to leave him laying down. Whoops, now he wants to fall over. I'm going to leave him laying down and hopefully that will bend itself out. You got to remember that it has been in its box bent like that for almost 20-ish years. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get that bend out. But overall, I'm quite impressed with this one. I'm really happy to have it in my collection because yeah, I was kind of struggling to actually find him. So yeah, really glad that I've got him now. I love most of the detail. I think that like his melted outfit on him looks like absolutely amazing. It's really cool. As well as the skulls hanging off him. I love the skulls. They just look absolutely awesome on this figure. So anyway, guys, I'll leave it there for today. We're going to be unboxing some Samurai Spawn next time, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like for me, and leave me a comment down below. Is this one you've got or you're going to pick up? Let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.